we have to be comfortable and confident with whatever decisions that we make. However, if we do not make a decision to change circumstances, these circumstances do inevitably remain the same. Okay, so it's basically saying it's down to you. If there's a situation where you are feeling overwhelmed, okay, then what is the resolution that you are happy with, and how do you bring that situation into reality? It's not a decision that you can make lightly, or it's not an outcome that you can manifest lightly. There are moving parts, there are things that you have to consider. Hello spirituals, this is Jared, me, and this is the February 2025 reading for Aquarius. And what we're going to be doing, we're going to be trying something a bit different this time round. We're going to be using these dragon cards, the Moonology deck, that I love these, and we're going to be using these unicorn cards. So we're going to kind of mix and match and see what sort of comes through from Spirit for you Aries. Just bear with me a second, I just trying to get my tray sorted. I've got it on my lap. Okay, so let's get started. What have we got? So I want to get like the main theme that we want to explore, Aquarius, for you today for this reading. What is the main theme, please? The word protection is coming to mind at the moment. It's like you need protecting, or you've been protecting something. Perhaps some of you have been protecting some feelings, stopping yourself from feeling certain things perhaps, or you just haven't had the ability to feel certain things. There's a lot about sort of inner workings, finding peace with decisions made and protecting your vulnerabilities that's going to come up this month. I feel that the theme of protection, personal protection, protecting your values, that sort of thing is going to be coming up quite a bit in February. So you have the green dragon. This is about aligning with nature. So this is about finding your true nature. So I feel this kind of fits in with the theme of protection, because what we're basically getting here is the layers of certain elements of a situation coming up and things coming to a head where you might need to make decisions for you, for your best interests. If you're in a position where you've been putting other people's interests first before your own, you might be feeling very depleted, you might be feeling very vulnerable, very tired, and the theme here is about sort of protecting your own energy, connecting with nature, recharging, discovering your true nature, discovering elements of who you truly are. So how is that going to manifest then, Aquarius? Let's find out. And this is what these Moonology cards are very, very good for. They kind of give you a very poignant outline of just how things are going to manifest in the real world. Remember, this is a general reading. This is for people of the sign of Aquarius. And please use your intuition as to what elements here you are drawn to. I try and get, I want this to reach as many people and be as useful and beneficial to as many people as possible. If you do want a private reading with myself, I do Zoom or telephone calls in the UK, or Zoom or Skype or whatever sort of video platform really that we can agree upon. Readings are an hour long, and or up to an hour long, and cost £45. And they are available on my website, which is in the description below. Are you having a hard time lately, Aquarius? Are you finding something you need to get off your chest? Let us know in the comment section below, and if you have any questions, we might see if we can specifically, answer them in some way, shape or form. So let's give a couple of cards to how things are going to manifest this month then. So we're going to take 5 cards for the Moonology deck. So we have Meditate and Contemplate. Well, this very much does match up with what we're seeing here about getting in touch with our true nature and protecting our vulnerabilities. Don't let pride get in your way. This is something that some of you may be experiencing. You may be having internal struggles. You may find that because you're needing to retract a little bit, you're kind of letting the side down. But this isn't. You're not. It's basically, this is what this is telling you, is to get, by getting in touch with your true nature, by taking time for yourself, by making the decision that's right for you, you are creating the opportunity for you to step in at a later point. But by feeling defeated, or by these feelings that are making you depleted, you may be feeling defeated, and therefore you kind of feel that you're letting people down, you're weak, or you're this or you're that. And I think one of the sort of main things here is to be kind to yourself. It is nothing is set in stone. Okay, nothing is set in stone. That's a good card, because you can kind of look at it as like, oh, nothing's set in stone, so nothing's really sort of going to happen. But ultimately, it's down to you. It's down to the path that you choose. It's down to the path that you take. And I feel this is a card that basically says that we have to be comfortable and confident with whatever decisions that we make. However, if we do not make a decision to change circumstances, these circumstances do inevitably remain the same. Okay, so it's basically saying it's down to you, and that's not a bad thing. It's just basically, look, be mindful. Take that time out so you can look at the situation that you're in. Okay, by reconnecting with your true nature. Okay, you can let out the things that you've been protecting. You can take that time to step back. You can take that time to, as it says here, meditate and contemplate. Okay? But don't let pride get in your way, because nothing is set in stone. These two are coming through, very much together, right? It's down to you. It's down to about how you feel about yourself, how you feel about you, okay? That's kind of where, you need to find out where your lines are at. And sometimes that means you must withdraw a situation so that you can come at that situation from a different perspective, a different point of view, and in a more recharged state to actually bring that situation to some sort of resolution, or bring that situation into alignment with where the true facts of that situation actually lie. Okay, this is very, sometimes some situations can be very emotional. They can be very difficult. This is one of those things, I think, Aquarius, where there's no right answers here. Okay, there's not a right or wrong answer here. It's more a lesson of understanding where our loyalties lie, where our feelings lie, where we are within the boundaries of what's manifesting in our lives, what we stand for. So that, is a beneficial thing in itself, because by you actually making decisions and taking a stand, you're setting a precedent And if you do it in the right way, you're setting a good precedent of which others around you can learn from. And that also can be taken forward. Show the world the real you. This is what, your life situation, whether it's to do with your career, your family, your love, what is going on in your life right now, right? And again, this is quite broad, but whatever is going on in your life right now where you have felt that's made you feel vulnerable, perhaps you've kind of gone past this and you're already going through this process and have kind of made it through most of this process. So you're kind of like, well, that's in the past. So take this reading as a validation that you were actually on the right path. Or perhaps this is something to show you that, you are needing to look at things from a different perspective, that perhaps the perspective you're looking at from is doing nobody, including yourself, no favours, right? This is about finding the real you. This is about bringing certain things to a resolution. This is about, what is it that if there's a no-win situation, or if there's a bad situation, or if there's a situation where you are feeling overwhelmed, okay, then what is the resolution that you are happy with, and how do you bring that situation into reality? And we're going to answer that question by using these unicorn cards. Absolutely beautiful energy on these things. Absolutely amazing. And the artwork. Look at that, the back of that. That's stunning. I can bring it close to the camera. That's stunning. Anyway. So how do we manifest this into a reality? What is the main crux here? What is the main goal? What is the main mission? The main message here for Aquarius? Possibility. This is all about you exploring possibilities, okay? And finding the solution that benefits you. And sometimes we have to go down the wrong path to find the right path. And, again, there is no right or wrong. The situation I feel that you are in is one where it has to be down to you. You may deal with it one way, someone else may deal with it another way, but it has to be the one that you can say, right, in my heart of hearts, I made the right decision. It's not a decision that you can make lightly, or it's not an outcome that you can manifest lightly. There are moving parts, there are things that you have to consider, and the only way you're going to consider that is by you taking a step back, taking a bit of respite, taking 5, having a breather, bringing the stress levels down a little bit, getting back into your true nature, and therefore you can actually see the different possibilities and potentials and things there that you may have not either seen before, or you may have actually not considered because you're not looking at it from that certain perspective or point of view. Aquarius, it's been an absolute pleasure working with you. I hope that this reading has found you well. You can follow me on TikTok. I now do card of the day readings on TikTok, and little bits and pieces of videos on there as well. So it's Spiritual Worlds and the TikTok. And you can check out the website, which is spiritualworlds.co.uk or jaredwalters.co.uk. Let me know what you thought about the reading, guys, in the comments section down below, and please do me a solid and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more readings from me. I am going to be doing more readings and other things on this channel in the coming days and weeks, including star sign readings for every month. I'm also going to be doing some more general sort of readings as well. So I believe and hope that we're going to find, there's going to be something here that you're going to find beneficial if you're on a spiritual path, or if you are looking for spiritual guidance. God bless you. Let love light your path. Take care.